Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Pamela Ralston. I get to serve as the president of Los Medanos College. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to our 51st commencement ceremony. Bienvenidos a Los Medanos College. Me da mucho gusto compartir y celebrar este día con ustedes. Felicidades, graduados. Please be seated. Thanks for waiting for me for just a moment. I'd like to introduce Anthony Arias, Airman First Class, who's joining us today. Anthony is a graduate of LMC with both a Certificate of Achievement in Business and Small Business Operations and Associate of Science in Business, Small Business Operations. He's a veteran of the United States Air Force, having served our country from 2006 to 2010 in multiple campaigns, including Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and the Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. I'd like to ask that you please join me in standing, if you're able, for the presentation of colors by my uncle's Delta Veterans Group and the Veterans of the Year Color Guard.
Colors. Color guard about face. Color guard mark. Color guard home. Color guard about face.
And now I invite you to continue standing and join the Freedom High School Select Singers under the direction of Eli Souza for the singing of the national anthem, followed by Lift Every Voice and Sing, long considered the Black national anthem, written by James Weldon Johnson and set to music by his brother, J. Rosamond Johnson, 125 years ago.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? rejoicing, rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song, full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please join me in recognizing our distinguished guests on the platform today. Mr. Fernando Sandoval, Contra Costa Community College District Governing Board Secretary. Stand. Ms. Helena Neazi, Contra Costa Community College District Student Trustee. Ms. Inez Zildzik, Contra Costa Community College District Vice Chancellor for Facilities Planning and Construction. Dr. Akila Smith, Vice President of Instruction. Dr. Tanisha Maxwell, Vice President of Student Services. Dr. Adriana Simone, Academic Senate Co-President. Ms. Beth Ann Stone, Classified Senate President. And Mr. Armand Gonzalez, LMC Associated Students President. And now to the class of 2025, congratulations. We've come together today to celebrate you and your achievements. Today marks the culmination of countless hours, years of your hard work. For the last 2 years or more, you have spent time with the successful students joining you tonight. You're joined as well by members of our exceptional faculty and classified professionals, our teachers and student support staff who have sought to engage you, who have said to you in countless ways that you are more than enough, that you can accomplish whatever you set out to do. Cesar Chavez taught that the end of knowledge should be service to others. Let's take a moment to honor the members of our college who embody that principle. Los Medanos, faculty and staff, please rise and be recognized. Graduates, please join me in thanking these individuals who, like activist philosopher Bell Hooks said, education is the practice of freedom. Please be seated. And as we pause our celebration for a moment of gratitude, graduates, let's honor the family and friends who have supported your progress all the way to today. Let them hear how much you appreciate them. Today is a day of celebration, triumph, and joy as we gather to commemorate your graduation from Los Medanos College. I'd like to share with all of you just how special the class of 2025 is. There are 1,358 of you graduating this year. You are earning 2,266 awards. 68 of those are non-credit certificates awarded to 32 students, 698 certificates of achievement, and over 1,368 associate degrees of arts and science. Our youngest graduate is 17 years old. And our eldest is 67. Congratulations. We know that each of you has walked a unique path to this moment. You have juggled responsibilities, balanced work and studies, and you've overcome personal obstacles. Today, in this little windy space, we honor your courage and your commitment to education, which has brought you to this momentous day. I'd like to share a few words about some of the accomplishments you've made. Please rise when I call your name to be recognized. At Los Medanos, we talk about the important status of being the first in your family to attend college. It isn't easy to step into the unknown without someone else's footsteps to follow. Like so many of you, Patricia Benales, a former foster youth, was among the first in LMC's Next Up program. She's transferring to Sacramento State, and she's ready for her next chapter. Brianna Wolf is a first-generation student who made a mark as a MESA mentor, EOPS scholar, and math lab tutor. She presented her research at the National Conference on Undergraduate Research and was named a Jack Kent Cook semifinalist. This summer, Brianna will intern at Purdue before transferring to UC Davis to continue her journey in biochemistry and molecular biology. Graduates, please stand tall if you are the first in your family to graduate from college. Stand up. Look at you. Okay, please be seated. Many of you in the class of 2025 have looked after family during your studies, like Pammy Harrington, who's a first-generation college student and former foster youth who found support through EOPNS, the CARE and CalWorks program. A single mother of two, Pammy is graduating with a degree in Administration of Justice and plans to transfer to continue her studies. Maybe you're like Charity Cook, balancing it all. Biology major, MESA tutor, Umoja scholar, conference traveler, and mom of 3. With admission to San Francisco State and others, Charity is showing her students what STEM success looks like. And many of you are like Latasha Martin, returning to school after 12 years, majoring in sociology and African American studies. A single mom, EOPS participant, and Umoja scholar, Latasha is transferring to UC Davis this fall. You might be like Leslie Ellie Pomali, a first-generation college student and single mother of 4. After returning to school following a 10-year absence, she thrived in EOPNS, CARE, and CalWorks, completing her coursework in fall 2024. She has already transferred to UMass and will complete her bachelor's in psychology in 2025. Please stand if you are raising children or looking after other members of your family. Please be seated. It's possible you were fortunate enough to attend college with at least one other member of your family. Aaliyah Ramirez, who's heading to UC Irvine in journalism. Alexis Ramirez, who's heading to San Jose State for her bachelor's degree in graphic communication. And Alyssa Ramirez, who will be completing her bachelor's in nursing at USF, are the first set of triplets in LMC's history. And they knocked it out of the park while they were here with us. Please rise if you're graduating with somebody from your family today. Excellent. Please be seated. Many students in the class of 2025 have overcome great odds to be here. Maybe you had to recommit as a student, like Clara Kim, who transferred from CCC to LMC for our ADN program. With perseverance and the encouragement of faculty and staff, Clara chose to stay and complete her degree with us, exemplifying strength and determination. Or maybe you accomplished a previous educational goal and decided to come back with us to do something else, like Shannon Quigley, who began her journey as a DSPS student worker, earned her LVN degree, and then came back to LMC to complete our associate degree in nursing program. Known for her calm leadership and high achievement, Shannon's been a treasured part of our campus community. Many of you immigrated to the US and are now graduating from LMC, like David Ude, who arrived from Nigeria just 5 years ago. He learned English and ESL classes and soared as a MESA scholar while working over 40 hours a week, serving as an ambassador and a security guard, and then being promoted to shift supervisor at a local pharmacy. David earned both the Kennedy King and the Rossmore scholarships. Destined for neuroscience research, his next discoveries await. Please stand if you had to overcome one or more additional obstacles to get here today. I secretly think it might be all of you, right? Please have a seat. We know that most students work while attending Los Medanos College. We strive to hire and train students in the important departments and services. These student ambassadors not only earn money to finance their educations, they also work in positions that will help them in their future careers. Students like Edgar Sanchez, who has served LMC students with a heart and energy as a student life worker in the LMC marketplace, a foundation ambassador, and LMCAS Commissioner of Publicity and Outreach. His tireless dedication to supporting students' basic needs has left a lasting impact. Or maybe you're like Guadalupe Gomez, a first-generation student, Puente Club president, recipient of the Kennedy King Scholarship, and she also earned the Cesar Chavez Spirit Award and has served as an LMCAS senator. With a degree in communications, Guadalupe is transferring this year, having built a legacy of student advocacy at LMC by serving the Puente program as an ambassador. Now, please stand if you had at least one job while you pursued your education at LMC. Please be seated. Many of our LMC students arrive on campus unsure of where they'll fit. The students who step up as leaders make all of us stronger. Our clubs and student government help students step into our academic community, like Tanisha Manaharan, a first-generation college student graduating with a degree in business administration, who became the LMCAS treasurer and founded the Future Business Leaders of America chapter. Tanisha presented at the National Student Advocacy Conference and will compete at the National Leadership Conference in Dallas. Tanisha's drive and leadership will no doubt inspire future generations. And then we have students like Renee Bravo, an inspirational, non-traditional student in LMC. Renee found support with DSPS and EOPS during her studies, while also creating the foundation Souls Without a Voice. Author of 2 books, including My Scars Tell My Story, and longtime UCSF lead coordinator, Renee is transferring to the University of San Francisco to further her work advocating for survivors of domestic violence. Please rise and be recognized if you were a member of a club, an organization, or student government, or if you started your own organization or business this year. Leaders, please be seated. I want to congratulate each and every one of you, the class of 2025, for your incredible achievements. Across the country, a generation of students has courageously raised their voices, advocating for change. Your passionate commitment to social causes has not only inspired us, but also driven tangible progress in our community. As we celebrate this milestone, let us carry forward the spirit of student activism, recognizing its power to shape a better world for generations to come. We need more of you now than you may realize. You have overcome adversity with grace, resilience, and a spirit of determination. As you embark on the next chapters of your lives, carry with you the lessons you have learned, the connections you have made, and the knowledge that you have to shape a better future. We now have the honor of hearing from Governing Board Secretary Fernando Sandoval, offering a greeting on behalf of the Contra Costa Community College District Governing Board. Trustee Sandoval.
Órale. Yeah, all right. On behalf of the Contra Costa Community College District Governing Board, I congratulate our 2025 graduates on your tenacity and your dedication to complete your higher education journey with us. During these past few years, the pathway to success you have chosen has not been easy, but here you are, overcoming so many challenges to achieve this important milestone. Besides the wonderful knowledge and wisdom provided by our faculty and staff, we hope you will always remember the takeaway. With the right support, you are capable of successfully achieving any of your education and career goals. Just as important, we hope you will become a beacon of hope that we need for a better tomorrow. Treat each other with respect and be an inspiration for others. Continue to seek the truth. Commit to lifelong learning, believe in yourself, and provide the optimism and leadership our country needs for a future in which everyone can thrive. For now, celebrate and enjoy your graduation. You have earned it. And thank you to the parents who helped these wonderful students achieve. This is big. Okay. And este es tu día. This is your day. So celebrate and power.
And before we move on, I missed a category of students that I wanted to recognize. So if you'll bear with me, I just want to tell you about students who come to LMC to compete as athletes. I want to tell you about Tochi Oniador, a standout on the LMC basketball team and a Mesa and a Moja scholar who studied biology while earning the prestigious Kennedy King scholarships. Tochi's been admitted to UC Berkeley and beyond, and we look forward to seeing what courts and careers he shines on next. So if you were an athlete while you were here at LMC, please rise. Thank you, athletes, scholar athletes. I appreciate you. I'd like to introduce now Beth Ann Stone, President of the Classified Senate, to introduce our amazing student speakers from the class of 2025. Beth Ann?
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to introduce our student speakers to share their stories and perspectives on this important educational milestone. Our first speaker is Noor Shanaida So. Shanaida has made a profound impact during her short time at LMC. A dedicated scholar and leader, she has contributed to the honors program, MESA, LMCAS, and multiple student clubs, while also working as a tutor in MESA and the Math Lab. She has represented LMC nationally at conferences such as NCORE, APHE, and ASACC, and has volunteered with organizations including Rotacare, Kaiser, and Compassion International. She is graduating with a Certificate of Achievement in Intersegmental General Education, an Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Math, and Science, and an Associate in Transfer in Biology. This fall, she will transfer to continue her studies in biology on a pre-med track with the goal of becoming a physician working in underserved communities. Please join me in welcoming Nor Shanaida So.
Good afternoon, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Shanaida, and I stand before you today not just as a graduate, but as a former refugee kid, a child of war, displacement, and survival. I come from Burma, a place where the sound of gunfire often rang louder than laughter, and where dreams were often buried beneath fear. My family and I fled everything we knew, not because we wanted to, but because we had to. I was raised in between borders and languages, carrying both invisible wounds and a quiet fire inside me. And that fire brought me here, to a new country with a new language, to Los Medanos College, where I started over again, not seeking just an education, but a future I dared to dream of. And today, I stand before you filled with gratitude, not because my journey was smooth, but because I am still standing. And so are you. I may not know every person in this crowd, and I may not know the exact stories each of you carry, but I do know something powerful about each of us, something we all carry, and something I've seen in the hallways, in the late-night study sessions, and in the shared understanding when someone says, "I'm tired, but I'm still going." We are resilient. Some of you are parents raising children while chasing your own dreams. Some have worked multiple jobs while attending class, and sleep was barely an option. Some of you battle illness, loss, heartbreak, or silence. And some of you, like me, left behind entire countries, entire lives to sit in these seats. And yet, we are here. Graduation is often seen as an ending, but I see it as a loud, defiant beginning. A beginning written by people who refuse to give up. We didn't just pass tests at LMC. We passed through trials, through pains, through moments that told us to quit. And still, we showed up, we kept going. At LMC, I gained more than just knowledge. I gained proof of my strength. I learned that resilience is not about having no fear or hardship. It's about showing up anyway, and it's about building something beautiful from the ruins. And so today, as we turn this tassel, we're not just graduated with degrees. We are graduated with stories, with scars that shined, and with a deeper knowledge of our worth. So to my fellow graduates, you are walking stories of courage, of possibility, of survival. Let us carry this resilience into every space we enter and remember that we were built to rise. We made it, and this is a miracle worth celebrating. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanaida. And now for our next student speaker, I would like to introduce Michaela Ari Hubbard. Michaela has been an active and inspiring member of the Los Medanos College community since fall 2022. She has participated in both the Umoja Scholarships Program, or Scholars Program, and the Black Student Union, serving as BSU president this year. While maintaining academic honors, Michaela has also held 2 on-campus jobs, balancing work, leadership, and academic success with focus and drive. She is graduating today with a Certificate of Achievement in CSU General Education and an Associate in Arts for Transfer in Business Administration. After graduation, she will transfer to Cal State Long Beach to pursue a bachelor's degree in business marketing with the goal of working in brand marketing. Please welcome Michaela Hubbard.
To my fellow graduating class of 2025, I would like to express how deeply proud I am of all of us. how honored I am to be standing up here celebrating with all of you today. I would like to start by bringing up the unique community college experience of telling someone that you're attending community college. Oftentimes they might say, "Good for you. You know, that really is the smart choice. Where do you plan to transfer?" And there it is. Where do you plan to transfer? As if the time we spend here is merely just a step to a much larger, much more important destination. And while our goals don't end here, there is still something to be said about the misunderstanding a lot of people have, that a degree from community college means less than a degree from university. But make no mistakes, that is simply not the case. Graduating today is an accomplishment that was no easy feat. And call me biased, but those of us who have taken this route, whether you're straight out of high school, seeking a career change, transferring or not transferring, are more prepared to face this dragon that we call life. Los Medanos taught us what it means to adjust. It taught us that the classes we thought were going to be a breeze required a bit more effort. Looking at you, English 100. It taught us that we were, to our surprise, able to sit through a 4-hour bio class. And it taught us that maybe, just maybe, we did need to be on time to know what was going on. Yet, as much as we learn inside the classroom, it is truly what we learn from each other that matters. I made a friend who first started out as an engineering major, but after spending time here realized that what she was really passionate about was architecture. She changed her major and proved that it was okay for the perfect plans we have laid out in our minds to change. I met a mother who decided she wanted to go back to school and get her degree so that her kids knew it was never too late to want better for yourself. I met a guy who took a gap year and after coming back to school became laser focused on his degree and helped me study before each exam, showing that everyone was on their own path. I met someone who, after attending university, knew the school he was attending wasn't for him and decided to transfer to LMC, proving that redirection is okay and that when one door closes, there will always be another to walk through. And lastly, I met a girl who was always terrified of public speaking, but came to Los Medanos and found her voice. Now, she's giving this speech to you all today. So, the next time someone makes you feel like it's just an associate's, remember, it's not just an associate's degree. It is all of the work we have put in, all of the adversity and all of the hardships we have overcome these past years. It is our midnight study sessions, all of our frustration and our tears that have paid off. It is the pride in our loved ones' hearts as they sit in the heat today to cheer us on. It is proof that we can and we will be great. So, if you take anything away from this speech, I hope that it's to celebrate all of your wins. And you deserve everything you want in this world. Thank you.
What incredible students. Let's have another round of applause for them, Shanaida and Michaela. Now, please welcome academic co-president Adriana Simone. You have your own notes? Yeah.
Good afternoon. At LMC, our dedicated faculty and classified professionals work tirelessly to create innovative, dynamic, and equitable educational experiences for our students. All of the faculty and classified professionals who are with us today embody these pillars of support and play a crucial role in empowering our students and transforming our community. I am delighted to introduce the distinguished classified professionals and faculty members who have been selected to announce the names of today's graduates. Professor Cindy McGrath is Department Chair of Communications and has dedicated more than 20 years to building LMC's journalism program and its award-winning student newspaper, The LMC Experience. Under her leadership, the program has grown into one of the leading student reporting publications in California. Julie Luca is the Biology Science Laboratory Coordinator and was honored with a Caring Campus Award this year for warmly welcoming students on campus. She holds degrees in nutritional sciences, and cell biology, and is a strong supporter of wellness through nutrition, fitness, and community care. Lawrence Pusalong from the Outreach and Welcome Services Department is an alumni of LMC and received his bachelor's degree in health science from California State East Bay. Lawrence is the co-chair from Caring Campus and received the LMC Classified Professional of the Year Award and the District Classified Professional of the Year Award this year for his exceptional dedication and service. And Dr. Lori Huffman, who began teaching Japanese and ESL at LMC in 1986 and became Department Chair of World Languages in 1988. She also served as Brentwood Campus and Distance Education Coordinator and helped expand online education in the early 2000s. Retiring next semester, her greatest joys have been LMC's students, colleagues, and East County communities. To Cindy, Julie, Lawrence, and Lori, we extend our deepest gratitude for your invaluable contributions to our college, community, and most importantly, for the profound impact you have had on the lives of our students.
Thank you, Dr. Simone. I would like to introduce our Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Akila Smith.
Good afternoon. The degrees and certificates that we will be conferring today are the result of rigorous, high-quality instruction and the hard work and perseverance of exceptional students. Graduates, I hope that you are as proud of your accomplishments as the college is of you. Many of our students are graduating with honors today. These students have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher throughout all of their coursework. Students graduating with honors are noted in the program, and many are distinguished by wearing the honors tassel. You will also notice that many of our graduates are wearing stoles. These recognize graduates' involvement in campus programs and learning communities. They signify the many ways our graduates are connected to our LMC community. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the awarding of the degrees and certificates. Graduates, please rise. Members of the Governing Board and President Ralston, on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby certify as Vice President of Instruction and the Chief Instructional Officer at Los Medanos College that the members of the class of 2025 have met all the requirements set forth by the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges and the Contra Costa Community College District. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, the degree of Associate of Science, and certificates of achievement for the conferring of their awards.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. On behalf of Los Medanos College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Contra Costa Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates you have earned and all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities attendant thereto. Graduates, please be seated, and your ushers will guide you forward to receive your awards.
Okay. Armaya McLean.
Vanessa Hicks.
Tina Gordon.
Ray, Serena, and Sora.
Casey Santa.
Samuel Freedom Blazer.
Ruby McClure.
Amazing Anthony Arias.
Alyssa Schwanker.
Na Shanaida So.
Catherine Bella.
Michaela Hubbard.
Marlene Brasino.
Paulina Gutierrez.
Andrew Ball.
Kyla Matani Murillo.
Brianna Martinez.
Jacqueline Virgen Espinoza.
Dalton Jolivet.
William Hall.
Edgar Rodriguez Tavares.
Mia Matute.
Marco Fierros.
Alexis Hare.
Guadalupe Soriano.
Ashley Torres Vargas.
Angela Rubelar.
Roman Smith.
Sergio Prado.
Laura Hawkins.
Christina Morales.
Juana Wallace.
Sylvia Mahmoud.
Onanea Blanco Sarmiento.
Asher D. Alvarez.
Alexandra Harvey.
Amber Williams.
Tyler Goulart.
Roxana Espinoza.
Andrew Andrade.
Rigoberto Lemus.
Jeffrey McCoy.
Alexis Ramirez. Congratulations.
William Baldwin.
Alyssa Ramirez.
Mackenzie Burse.
Aaliyah Ramirez.
Lily Dunn.
Jeanette Lozano.
Emily Rendon.
Melissa Gallegos Diaz.
Krishnel Kumar.
Ali Fetanatnya.
Sierra Toronto.
Eric Alvarez Lopez.
Lisbeth Duran.
Jack Wooden.
Cindy Tang.
Noah Argueta Edwards.
Kelly Safong.
Jessica Fonseca.
Sarah Veal.
Jessica Ruth.
Miranda Lujan.
Chanel Ratcliffe. Congratulations. Natalia De Paz.
Monique Blot Luha.
Marcine Saunders.
Johanny Vargas.
Kristen Jackson.
Isabella Paz.
Latasha Martin.
Magdalena Green.
Kyra Puckett.
Bailey Payne.
Zalea Irvin.
Hannah Weiss.
Antonio Johnson.
Jillian Wood. Shannon Quigley.
Tashiana Brown.
Riza Ramos.
Sydney Lewis.
Rosangela Karg. Roberto Gomez.
Jasmine Brown.
Muhammad Abu Bakar.
Nia Purnell.
Vince Gerald Caballero.
Ebunulua Femio Lojo.
Lucio Malpico.
Safia Badiru.
Ethan Aldrich.
Chitu Onyador.
Axel Flores.
Tochi Onyador.
Isabella Molnar.
Natalia Sanchez.
Pam Sardera.
Ashley Caldera.
Sarah Jocelyn Gachalarin.
Brianna Berrera.
Isa Suidos.
Courtney Feldman.
Catherine Alvarez.
Alex Carter.
Carrie Im.
Angel Cortez.
Dana Stephanie Mentoya.
Javier Milan.
Cindy Kanga.
Justin Rocha.
Laura Ramirez.
Isaac Munoz.
Yanira Romero.
Jesus Munoz Castañeda.
Mariana Saravia.
Larry Ross Jr.
Clara Kim. Ambeli Kodor.
Ethan Garcia.
Uma Maharna.
Sartaj Sakaria.
Emily Tousley.
Taib Hosni.
Shara Gray.
Andrew Meza.
Kalani Seymour.
Danielle Kaliali.
Tania Tapia.
Jose Martinez Rosales.
Bridgeli Reyes Xaviera.
Eheji Okosan.
Luis Julian Perez Gonzalez.
Kayla Lodovico.
Yeah. Alejandro de Jesus Alcantar.
Ariana Guzman.
Natalie Valentina Maravillas.
Brianna Kindred.
Atsiti Diosilina Villaseñor.
Dakota Luis.
Esperanza Bermudez.
Noelia Chamberlain.
Juan Carlos Amaya Aguilar.
Jocelyn Gomez.
Brian Mendoza.
Rashawn Apse.
Julio Cortez.
Desajan Butler.
Saul McCurry.
Tamika Dixon.
Angelica Nicole Quison.
Alexandra Moore.
Sadie Campbell.
Ashley LaHue.
Adia Douglas.
Janelle Diaz.
Amelia Gutierrez.
Faisia Najib.
Axel Seha.
Mary Crisco.
Miranda Fedrizi McGlasson.
Caitlin Washington.
Sydney Fedrizi McGlasson.
Victoria Vanessa Lopez.
Jonna Kiana Simone Basped.
Isaiah Becker.
Lydia De Jesus.
Maria Patino.
Linnea Camarillo Guzmat.
Lalaine Maria Divor.
Robert Williams.
Patricia Bañales.
Gustavo Valladares.
Ian Archer.
Callista Reynoso.
Stephanie Diaz Cinquenza.
Ashley Gonzalez.
Ashley Reed.
Sonia Torres.
Yvette Rodriguez.
Isabel Johnson.
Warrington Arreguin.
Seth Patterson.
Kevin Villa.
Andrew Aranda.
Anthony Garcia Galaz.
Diana Valencia Villa.
Benjamin Taylor.
Javier Murillo.
Briquel Patnod.
Noe Francisco.
Caitlin Greenlaw.
Brianna Davis.
Naya Duran.
Tatiana George. Lily Beltran.
Christian Anthony Carter Maddox.
Ciara Sanchez.
Zachary Foca.
Rafael Cabutuando.
Jordan Canales.
Enrique Talavera.
Joshua Breuer.
Haley Galvin.
Adrian Vega.
Ramiro Arriaga.
Jonah Dane Manalo.
Steffi Gonzalez.
Gianna Lee.
Annalicia Rodriguez.
Kamalani Mendoza.
Vivian Haragi.
Meliana Mendoza.
Leticia Black.
Jasmine Sermeno.
Gabriel Ringer.
Alexis Guzman.
Sofia Ramirez.
Andrea Garcia.
Maria Fonesco.
Leslie Supaveda.
Summer Dominguez.
Renee Bravo.
Audrey Litchi.
Aline Guzman.
Riley Falk.
Divine Simpson.
Leslie Ellie Pomalili Sotis.
Celia Redmond.
Trainisha Moore.
Savannah O'Neill. Samantha Dearman.
Shanice Garrett.
Marlene Soto Hernandez.
Michelle Lee.
Erish May Sevial.
Esmeralda Topetti.
Shelby Shattuck.
Come.
Esmeralda Noyola.
Angelo Coriel Solis.
Mia Johnston.
Angel Rivera.
Katia Garcia.
Ryan Rodriguez.
Anthony Cruz.
Miles Walker.
Riley Bedwell.
Heather Smith.
Evelyn Cantero.
Savannah Agueto.
Laisha Ayala. Felicitaciones.
Melissa Gomez.
Merites Silva.
Evelyn Rios.
Jacob Serrano.
Nola Griffin.
Edgar Sanchez Rodriguez.
Charity Salgado.
Kaya Velasco.
Kalohi Toman.
Guadalupe Gama Gomez.
Abbas Karishi.
Faith Garcia Ornelas.
Sean Brito.
Veneranda Lopez Rios.
Marcus Duong.
Michelle Nicole Fernandez.
Lucas Lazarchik.
Michelle Albert.
Madison Santos.
Leila Schweibe.
Sarah Ola.
Natalie Rodriguez.
Angelo Gutierrez.
Quatasha Williams.
Iris Murillo Munoz.
Cari Carranza.
Shreya Kumar.
Raquel Saucedo.
Atiana Mesui.
Analicia Castro.
Renzo Espiritu.
Miranda Hemingway.
Joshua Cedric Borgia.
Brooke Bello.
Kyle Maniti.
Gabriella Twig.
Ricky Montejo. Jordan
Carl-
Suisala.
Carly McHenry.
Byron A. Cecilio.
Brianna Nicole Dabney.
Cameron Curran.
Stacy Wynn.
Adrian Abarquez.
Madison Ferrari.
Rogelio Vargas.
Anisha Geran.
Danya Sanchez.
Janaea Lanaya Williams.
Zakia Adams.
Myra Denise Lopez.
Charity Cook.
Stella Guthru.
Rupinder Rimpi.
Simon Guthru.
Savannah Hughes.
Christopher Davis.
Adon Rodriguez.
Anaya Danielle Thomas.
Austin Duffy.
Angel Adriano.
Yvonne Gonzalez.
Daniel Campos.
Zoe Manise.
Alvin Chung.
Maxwell McLaughlin.
Ethan Luke Baliamiento.
Piper McLaughlin.
Carlos Galvez Vargas.
Tanisha Munahanyoran.
Mohammed Ahmad.
Sarah Caparald.
Tyler Brito.
Leslie Fisiahi.
Arjoan Baramand.
Elisa Ortuno.
Diana Fierros Barajas.
Caden Jalisto.
Vanelli Torres.
Kathleen Pangilinan.
Esteban Cora.
Ujin Dorje.
Christopher Caruso.
Isabel Garcia Bonds.
Victoria Martinez Amaya.
Kristen Brown.
Nathanine Ravago.
Termaine Flu Ellen.
Heidi Lorenzo. Thank you.
Bethany Schmidt.
Natalie Jaime.
David Caldera.
Christopher Ayala.
Giovanni Rosales.
Julio González Zavala.
Andrew Rojas Guzman.
Destiny Avalos.
Kodiak Miratori.
Litzy Carrillo López.
Jesus Elias.
Sara Morales.
Adriel Castillo.
Alexa Ríos.
Justin Cardone.
Alexandra Hernández.
Luke Cuneo.
Malik Wyatt.
Justin Dallas.
Ernesto Terán,
Luke Mingham.
Juan Longoria,
Cody Gentry.
Raúl Estrada,
Zachary Patterson.
Ariana Cummings,
Dina Ann Rosa.
Jordan Johnson,
Emmanuel Madrigal.
Florin Allen Mangaspar,
Jacob Cox.
Josué Biela,
Wee Nguyen.
Elizaldo Burciaga,
Thomas Wade.
Christine Edwards,
Nicholas Bassa.
Triana Atkinsville,
Raylyn Robinson.
Steele Lewis,
Cody Cambra.
Tulika Walker,
Noah Springer.
Lucila Cervantes.
Simeon Kirov.
Marissa McBee.
Philip Chu.
Aliciana Marie Soto.
Patrick O'Sullivan.
Isabel Honey.
David Taylor.
Lauren Weisinger.
Sandra Rivas.
Ciara Quesada.
Michaela Valencia.
Danielle Ware.
Ilhom Niozi.
Jack Goldstein.
Renee Isan.
Meheria Ascarar.
Negi Isan.
Abdul Rauf Niazi.
Anna Garcia Fajardo.
Michaela Felix.
Sierra Williams.
Michelle Edith Bolaños Valdez.
Johanna Oaks.
Jennifer Solano.
Brittany Johnson.
Evelyn Perez.
Susana Moreno.
Sergio Donis.
Jenny Hines.
Henry Ramos.
Kalani Vielbaum.
Tegan Ramirez.
Diana Casas.
Valeria Casas.
Melanie Sandoval.
Esteban Ayala.
Josiah Mays.
Sherlina Sanchez.
Kunita Morris.
Laika Irene Gonzalez.
Jordan Pog.
Ashley Jimenez.
Sandra Eleanor Matson Seao.
Ivan Elizondo.
Cecilia Silva.
Erica Daisy Salgado.
Sabrina Rodriguez Richards.
Erica Castro Zisadi.
Ashley Razo.
Ruth Nori.
Abigail Ward Hadan.
Ramon Rodriguez.
Agana Runor Pinok.
Tatiana Serrano.
Runor Pinok. Michelle Amandeloni.
Michelle Pelayo.
Florence Williams.
Jimena Ortega.
Tania Carrasco.
Maria Fernandez.
Lisbeth Castillo.
Ryan Christian San Felipe.
Sonia Calles.
Alyssa May Buena.
Ivana Pereira.
Christian Thomason.
Francisca Alvarado Riviera.
Isaiah Fuentes.
Guadalupe Lomas Puentes.
William Guzman.
Lucia Riviera Rosales.
Anna Marie Jeremy.
Josefina Ikoy.
Brianna Rose.
Margarita Rosales de Vieira.
Yahaira Gonzalez Robles.
Elizabeth Mora.
Negin Kalafi.
Jerome Walker.
Brenda Maya.
Kusasara Lubega.
Jasmine Montes Limon.
Caitlin May Rabago.
Darian Meribadi.
Andrea Roque Castillo.
Daniel Murillo.
Eileen Gonzalez.
Jonathan Mattis.
Sylvia Gonzalez.
Brianna Wolf.
Vincent Lissing.
Sandeep Tind.
Leda Torres.
Rebecca Keel.
Lajanea Wells.
Matthew Radliff.
Brigitte McDonald.
Patrick Cruz.
Deanna Canessa.
Israel Ibitokun.
Ileana Garcia.
Carlos Camacho.
Brandy Rasmussen.
Cristian Camacho.
Aileen Ambrose.
Caitlin Hernandez.
Ernesto Samano.
Floricela Santa Maria.
Nayeli Gonzalez.
Silas Epps.
Dolly Penagaling.
Priya Bangar.
Vanzel Mary Cabinta.
Veronica Meto de Villa.
Madison Matthias de Ocampo.
Sarah Maza Sevilla.
Carl Rafael Almazan.
Joanna Almaraz.
Angelina Valdez.
Scarlett Amasqua Rodriguez.
David Verdon.
Elisa Garcia. Eileen Rubio.
Nathalie Rodriguez Green.
Jessica Carter.
Pammy Harrington.
Lisette Oriana.
Daniela Perez.
Mariela Manugid.
Yahir Ruiz.
Gian Chelsea Tenorio.
Layla Rushen.
Sandra Plates.
Marjan Momond.
Shakora Johnson.
Aaron Harris.
Denise Gastello.
Katie Dia.
Charlene Reyes.
Nesenia Nunez.
Carlos Vega.
Geraldine Silva.
Isabella Ramos.
Amarachi Ibe.
Maria Fernanda Agamante.
Cameron Thompson.
Samantha Preston.
Aaliyah Dominguez.
Ashley Castro.
Joanna Gayton.
Jeremiah Contreras.
Aisha Malik.
Ryan Lohmeyer.
Hugo Calderon Delgado.
Noah Ford.
Lana Marie Del Mundo.
Richard Connell.
Maria Gutierrez.
Jen Isla Ramirez.
Reese Salvoro.
Ayana Nelson.
Arielitzi Vieira Prado.
Anaya Sams.
Humberto Cardoza.
Ariana Ziegler.
Melanie Perez.
Karina Ortiz.
Gabriel Venegas.
Daniela Argueta Rubio.
Michaela Little.
Devin Brown.
Alejandra Mendez.
V. Chung.
Tyler Ezra.
Natalie Sandoval.
Joseph Silva.
Cherek Oblanca.
Jeremy Rodas Sanchez.
Samantha Delgadillo.
Gabriela Rodriguez.
Brianna Castro Zaragoza.
Maria Johanna Yu.
Alondra Castillo.
Jonathan Lopez Meza.
Estela Rivera.
Tristan Russell.
Evelyn Amaya.
Robin Oosterhoff.
Daniela Huerta Olmos.
Vanessa May Mortal.
Daniel Orozco.
Stephanie Hinosa.
Ángel Rugerio Ábalos.
Ayana Armillo.
Abigail Hunt.
Catalina Johnston.
Denise Candelario Ruiz.
Prakriti Sharma.
Martrice Candler.
Anaga Mukando.
Amina Amare.
Herkini Wag.
Sorry. Love O'Quinn.
Nathaniel Hernandez.
Shania Holmes.
Aaron Watkins.
Haurina Niazi.
Abdul Nassar Salah. Clara Chitsa. Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Armand Gonzalez.
Now, before we conclude our program, I have a few items of housekeeping I need to cover. First, I want to thank the numerous individuals involved in planning and making this event possible, especially the members of the graduation committee. Following the ceremony, we invite you to visit the photo booths located on the lawn just outside of the stadium, where you can take complimentary photos to keep as a memento of today. You can also purchase refreshments from various student clubs. Graduates, when the ceremony concludes, you will remain seated until after the faculty and staff have left the field. Your ushers will then guide you out of the stadium. And to all of you in attendance today, please be patient as you exit the parking lots, and please drive safely. I'll let you know that this is the largest graduating class in the history of Los Medanos College, and the largest attendance we have had at commencement ever. Now, I would like to welcome our district student trustee, Helena Niazi, and the Los Medanos College Associated Students President, Armand Gonzalez, to join me on this stage. Helena and Armand exemplify student leadership at Los Medanos College. They have each worked tirelessly to serve their fellow students by contributing to numerous initiatives that have strengthened student life, advanced equity, and built community on campus. Helena is graduating with honors, earning 4 associate degrees and 2 certificates of achievement. Armand is graduating today with 4 associate degrees and 1 certificate of achievement. After graduation, Helena will transfer to UC Berkeley to continue her studies in psychology, and Armand will transfer to Sacramento State University to study mechanical engineering. Please join me in welcoming Helena and Armand.
Good afternoon. In academia, we have a tradition known as turning of the tassel, when students move their tassels from the right to the left to symbolize their transition from candidate to graduate. Well, it's time for us to continue that tradition.
Graduates, please rise. Graduates, on the count of 3, to signify your change in status and all your academic accomplishments, please join us in moving our tassels from right to left.
1,
2, 3.
Thank you both. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the 51st graduating class of Los Medanos College. Thank you again for joining us today. Graduates, please be seated until you are led off the field. And everyone, please enjoy the fabulous sounds of Mariachi Monumental. Felicidades, graduados.
Papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no le digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando. A mi negra que la quiero ver aquí con su rebozo de seda que le traje desde mí.
Guadalajara, 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 Guadalajara. Tienes el alma mexicana, hueles a limpia rosa temprana. Ave de clara, fresca del río, son mis palomas tu caserío. Guadalajara, Guadalajara, eres a pura tierra mojada. ¿A cuál?